Good afternoon and welcome to SAIT News File. I'm Noah Abel. Thomas Robinson will have a look at the sports later in the show. What can we expect, Thomas?
We have lots of Calgary sports as well as some PWHL and some WNBA stories.
Jack Rosa is following our weather today. How's the weather looking, Jack? It's time to get our cars ready for summer driving conditions. This doesn't only mean changing tires, it also means repairing problems coming from driving in harsh winter conditions. The roadside assistance trainer with AMA explains the main car component affected by the winter season.
So one thing that people want to check is perhaps their wheel alignment, especially if they've been going over a lot of really rough, uneven ground, have slid into anything or bumped curbs, anything like that.
At Cal Tire, they see this type of damage all the time while cars are up on the hoist. Manager Brett Morley says all that wear and tear affects a lot of other parts as well.
Steering, suspension, tires, the rims themselves would probably be the biggest components that are affected by the winter driving.
A lot of car damage comes from potholes. Calgary road crews filled almost 37,850 potholes in 2024.
I'd say a lot of it is the warm-up and freeze cycles that we have in Calgary. They're quite frequent.
Back at Cal Tire, Brett Morley has some tips on what to do to avoid potholes and keep your car in good shape.
First thing is just keep safe distance between you and the vehicle in front of you so you can analyze what's coming. The other is proper tire inflation, making sure that the tire is properly inflated so that the tire can absorb the impact.
Driving in winter conditions can be hard on your vehicle, especially since winter seems to be sticking around this year. Make sure to do all the repairs needed and make sure to follow the safety tips of experts. For SAIT News File, I'm Noah Abel. Local and upcoming artists had the amazing opportunity to learn about the skills to design and paint their own murals. A week-long camp was offered by Calgary mural artist Sid the Artist. Sid says she uses her background in graphic design and architectural technologies combined with her talent for painting to teach her students.
This camp was really cool. This is my first time doing a week-long camp, and everyone was able to catch on to the methods and create some really beautiful work, so I'm excited for people to see it.
Artists like Diane Megishi used these methods to create amazing murals. Each artist was given a piece of wall to showcase their creativity. Diane found this was the best part.
So it's been really great to take these strange creatures and characters that I like to draw and enlarge them on a huge scale and bring them into the life of a mural.
This week-long camp, followed by a week-long showcase, is the perfect opportunity for upcoming artists to perfect their craft. It also brings the community together and inspires people to maybe start their own art.
I think it's really important for the community because it brings people together, gets artists out of their studio, and we get to exchange and share ideas.
Sid the Artist thinks the exhibition can push people to start creating their own art.
I know a lot of people were interested in the camp, but because it's the first one, they were nervous to maybe sign up. So I think that it'll draw a lot of people who are artists or hobbyists to actually take it seriously and do something that could propel their career.
The exhibit will continue all week, and Sid will host a final showcase on Sunday. For SAIT News File, I'm Noah Abel. If you're planning to see the new Minecraft movie on the big screen, be aware. Over the weekend, theaters across Calgary were packed with teenagers eager to see a movie about the game they grew up playing. The excitement was high, but the viewing experience quickly became very chaotic.
The movie itself wasn't that great. I mean, it was enjoyable, but sorry, out every line was repeated and like popcorn was thrown everywhere and everyone was clapping, so it was kind of hard to hear the movie at times.
The viewing havoc became viral on TikTok after its launch, and it attracted more people to see it.
When the opening trailer was released, it's kind of stupid, like the way some of the lines were delivered, so it got turned into a meme, and I feel like people went to go see it just because of the meme.
It also made the job of cinema workers way more demanding. Cineplex told SAIT News File in a statement, with major blockbuster releases, at times movie excitement can turn into disruptive behavior, which our team does their best to resolve in the moment.
A lot of us were stressed. A lot of people cried when they went on break. because just from the amount of people get really rude. Like either the kids are annoying, the teenagers are kind of belligerent, and then the old people are just like fed up.
This disruptive behavior affected the viewing experience of families who wanted to enjoy this kids' movie together. Despite making over $160 million over the weekend, the Minecraft movie theater experience is not for everyone. If you do decide to go, you better get ready for a shower of popcorn. For SAIT News File, I'm Noah Abel. The community of Canmore celebrated 25 years of Hockey Day in Canada over the weekend. This 4-day event allowed families to meet hockey celebrities, watch some good hockey, and even skate with the Stanley Cup. Hockey in Canada host David Amber says it was a great opportunity to celebrate the game we love.
It's the grassroots for a lot of communities. They get together, they go into the rec centers, they go to the games together, they spend time as a family together. It means a lot to a lot of people. It's one of those things that regardless of what you look like or what your background is or what language you speak or anything, hockey's one of those things that communally pulls people together, and so we're celebrating the love of the game.
Hockey Day was broadcasted across Canada. Canmore Eagles assistant GM Brian Anderson says everyone involved cares about grassroots hockey.
I think it's a great opportunity to get as many kids involved if they're familiar with the game or new to the game like we've seen around here today. So I guess growing the game is the ultimate goal here, and this is a big way to do that.
There was lots of hockey to watch. The Canmore Rec Center hosted a few games including U18 AAA hockey. Players from the Bow Valley Hockey Club were in attendance.
I like the event so far. It seems like it's really good, and we are here just as a little bit of a team trip after we played a game on the outdoor rink.
We were like some of the first people to play it, and it's just a fun event, and it's also our national sport, so just a good way to have fun with your friends.
Sportsnet analyst Kelly Rudy participated in all 25 years of Hockey Day in Canada. He says these events have a different special feeling in smaller communities.
What I've noticed over the years is that, say, a young family will bring their son or daughter to the rink early in the morning, they'll watch them play, but then they don't go immediately home. They stick around. The kids watch their friends play. It's a community gathering place.
The event included an NHL alumni game featuring great players from the past. Families could participate in many activities like hockey on the lake during FanFest on Saturday. It ended with a watch party for the featured Hockey Day in Canada NHL games. The Canmore community and everyone involved came together to give us this beautiful weekend of hockey. Hockey was celebrated at every level, from the NHL to youth hockey. For SAIT News File, I'm Noah Abel.